Hi, how's everybody doing? Thank you for chiming in to House of Truth. All general messages may not resonate with everybody, but if you would like a personal reading, email me at azariadivine@gmail.com and I'll be happy to assist you with a free one. If you would like the latest uploads of my video, please hit the bell down at the right hand side of the screen. If you'd like to follow me on Facebook, please follow me under Azaria Divine Spiritual Essentials. I'm also on Anchor under House of Truth Spiritual Essentials. I have been drawn to do a divine reading because I haven't done one in a while. Um, I just wanted to check in to see how the queens are doing and if everything is okay. I've already prayed and pre-shuffled. I'm going to get started because I have like a few readings to do. Um, but the oracles that I pulled here, the first card, like it's like wow. We got this peach here with all this greenery, and then we got this moon here. I believe that things that has been hidden from the divine feminine is behind her. I believe that she's not really worried or focused on what it is when it comes to things that are hidden. There's other things that she's focused on, which is her grounding in wealth and focused on family. This peach here is a representation of everything that is like going good in the divine feminine's life. This could be due to her family, job, work, situations like that. But I see a lot of growth here with this peach. Um, but everything is going good with all areas of her life. Having this contentment right now. I also feel that like maybe someone is moving to Atlanta. Maybe they have found a grounding station within Atlanta. They've been offered a new job, a new position within Atlanta. Um, somebody also has, someone also has a very endowed rear. I don't know if someone is using this for their wealth. Maybe they maybe dance for a living, and this is maybe they're going to Atlanta, found a calling there. So I also see that. So what I also see is that what is hidden or what the divine feminine does not see, she's not really focused on that, but her grounding, her worth, her money, her family, association, and these things are bringing about some type of stability and some type of form of wealth. Wealth does not always consist of money. People need to start realizing that family is also considered as wealth, abundance, people who are there to love, support, and care for you. Okay. With this moon here in this picture, I believe that some of the divine feminines are making moves and they're not discussing it as well. It's something that's hidden. I believe this is something that they are keeping quiet, keeping secret. So, like I said, some could be offered new positions, new leaderships here. I believe this is a miracle. This reminds me of the Coca-Cola commercial with the polar bear. Just something magical, you know what I'm saying? I believe this is a blessing. A lot of divine feminines feel that this new fulfillment or having this fulfillment and being in this energy of fulfillment is just a blessing. It's putting you in this energy of feeling like you have things under control. Like almost like finally I have things under control. Finding the love and peace and sincerity and security that you're needing within friends, family, finding that support, things of this nature. But I see here, like I said, some could be being offered a new job. It could be a night job that you're working at. Okay. um, Like I said, a lot of divine feminines feel like this is a miracle, something magical that is happening. And I also see this in a different scenario where this fulfillment and taking leadership, taking ownership, taking a stand as well for not healing a certain situation that brought in chaos. Uh, Someone is taking a stand and taking ownership in regards or the part that they played in a certain situation. I see here healing chaos, right? Looked like someone was wanting to start a new beginning in a situation that was just chaotic. And some of the divine feminines are coming to this realization that and taking ownership, maybe the part that they played in this situation, and that it was not going to bring about some type of new beginning. With this card upright, you see this new beginning. The sun is getting ready to shine. The whatever is dark is getting ready to. It's like the sun is getting ready to surpass what is dark, getting ready to shine a light on what is dark. What is hidden is what I also feel. Bad energy, negative energy, drama, things of this nature. But it was in reverse. I believe that um, whatever that the divine feminine was dealing with, that was a dark situation, um, I believe probably did not see the light in the situation at all, and looked like the darkness is overcoming the light in this particular situation here, and the divine feminines are taking responsibility in the part or the role that they played within it. um, I feel too that because of this action, wanting to um, taking the time now, I believe, to, or recognizing, that's the first step, is recognizing that um, what part you played in the situation, being adult, being a adult, and then taking the initiative to realize the part that you played in the situation, and trying to start a new beginning, and it almost like being blinded almost in regards of something. Okay, now even in the Wizard of Oz, you remember that in Kansas, this tornado that ripped through Dorothy's house was started through witchcraft. Okay, it was. All this was started by, and that dream she had was started by witchcraft. She landed on that witch, his head and everything. She's the one who caused that tornado, that storm and things of this nature. So I believe that too, that I heard under a spell, some type of spell that maybe the divine feminines were going through or going under, and taking responsibility in the part that they played in the situation of trying to build. They knew better. It was almost like I knew better. I knew better trying to start something uh, in a situation that did not fit my vibration, right? Yeah, the butterflies. This new beginning is getting swept up um, in this tornado. Okay, and this tornado could also be a representation of an individual. So take it as it resonate, right? Someone blocking, and it could also be that someone taking leadership in regards of maybe divine feminines, your behavior at this time might have been chaotic. Some could have blocked a new beginning. You take it as it resonate, okay? Yeah, blocked some type of new beginning here from starting, but I believe that divine feminines were hidden from or blinded by this darkness here. It's very dense, very dense. And with this little light portraying through this dark, I believe whatever or whoever you were dealing with probably portrayed themselves as some type of light. But with this darkness all around them, this dense dark. So what I also feel too is that the divine feminines are taking responsibility when it comes to not protecting themselves, when it came to their well-being, this growth, um, that tree of life, that who you are, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, not taking protection, okay? Not taking protection when it came to your wealth, your wealth. Some of you guys were, what I hear too, some of you guys lost big investments with dealing with maybe a certain individual, certain company, certain investments, things of this nature, and there was some type of big loss because there was a lack of protection here. Okay, something did not grow. All right, as above, so below. See that? But what I feel here too is that somebody regained some type of power here, right? Having this realization and this conclusion of pretty much not just pointing fingers, but accepting the responsibility of one's own actions. Okay, is what I see. That's beautiful. We're gonna get some more of those. I'm gonna pull one more for the divine feminines, please. For the divine feminine. So it's like you're taking responsibility for not protecting your heart, your wealth, your growth, right? When it comes to grounding yourself as well in this situation, right? I pray that everybody is having a decent evening, a beautiful evening. Try to have one peaceful, divine feminines, please. Thank you. That's a lot. I'll take them. I was told to take them. So, because of this realization on what it is that you you feel that you accredit to, you gave credit to when it came to some type of disaster. That's very adult, very noble too, divine feminines. Now you have this courage. Okay, I also believe that it took courage to have this realization, right? And having this forgiveness for yourself, and having this forgiveness in the part that you played, and having forgiveness for others who had a part to play within the situation, okay? So now you're in this energy of just thriving, enjoying life day by day, okay? This is like a day by day thing. And if you notice, like, um, eh, it's almost like, okay, this is a beautiful scenery, but the things that is on the ground, the grass is just dead. It's dead, and it's almost like, okay, I've been in a situation that did just not work out. It's dead, it's died, it did not prosper any type of fruit. It did not grow, it did not go forward. But now I am here eating off this tree of life. And it's almost like your head is reaching this like light here. It's almost being enlightened, okay? It's like being enlightened in regards of the situation that you were in, okay? I believe you also have friends around you that are supporting you as well. That's what I also feel when it comes to this fulfillment and taking responsibility in this leadership, and you have family, friends, and support that are around you to help you um, reach this abundance, this light. And if you notice, this giraffe is eating off of a pink tree, which is a symbolization, pink, having that uh, fertilization of a healthy relationships, not just relationship, but relationships within your life. Excuse me. Spiritual meaning of giraffe, but it almost looks like that you're looking higher, seeking higher knowledge, wisdom, okay? Um, and the vibe that I'm also getting is looking above your circumstances that you had to go through. You're also receiving messages in when it comes to clairvoyance. You might be receiving dreams as well. The giraffe is a symbolization of dreams, letting you know that it is time to allow your foresight to lead the way. And you know that you have been predicting all along, maybe this situation. You knew that it was a situation that you were trying to build on that might have been shaky ground. Um, Therefore, that you should take action and follow through whatever it is that you were planning to do, which was having this fulfillment here. Not only that, but the giraffe meaning is also telling you that your gut instincts and clairvoyance are telling you something, right? Telling you, and it might have been due to having this conclusion that are taking responsibility for maybe involving yourself in this situation, knowing the outcome of it, okay? And hence, this spirit animal teaches you to listen to your heart, right? Allow your awareness to lead the way, okay? So, what I feel from that is that you're picking and choosing your friends. I mean, it's not funny, but I just see this giraffe head and these little leaves on this tree is like little bitty heads, and this giraffe is like, you, 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 not you, not. That's funny. I'm sorry. That's funny. Excuse me. Sorry. But this was very emotional for you. I believe that maybe you did not really speak up in regards how this situation made you feel in involving yourself in a situation that was chaotic and trying to start some type of new beginning. If this water is a representation of just overflow of emotions here, uh, bashing your emotions, bashing against wisdom and knowledge. It's almost like you're, because of this chaos here, your emotions, it's almost like, right, it's like you got a lot of wisdom and knowledge and understanding, but it was almost like being overtaken emotionally and not really speaking or voicing how you felt in regards of the situation. I believe this situation also might have affected your sacral chakras. It could have affected your self-esteem, which caused you not to want to speak up and voice how you felt or truly felt about the situation. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I'm getting ready to get some of the divine abundance real quick. But you found the courage to admit yours, the part you played in the situation. It's almost like, okay, I'm in my part that I played, and if this other person don't admit their part, oh well, you moving on because you found you found your fulfillment. You found your fulfillment. Okay. Like I said, some of you could be embarking upon new opportunities, new jobs, and putting what is hidden. You're not worried about what's hidden. What was not revealed, it's like, okay, I understand some things did not come forth. Some things was not really, someone did not really express their feelings to me. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm moving on to my fulfillment, my wish fulfillment. Divine Feminines, please. Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Ryan. Blessings, please. Amen. Calling in the energy of the divine feminine. Calling in the energy of the divine feminine. Calling in the energy of the divine feminine. This reading might not be for everybody because a lot of people are still, when it comes to the twin flame union, are still pointing other fingers. And that's the whole thing about self-growth, is realizing that the part you played in it. If you knew that something was not going to prosper or move forward, and you were given signs and clues that this is something that you probably should just put behind you, move forward on, and you just continue, it's almost like pushing through, trying to push through something that is chaotic and hoping and wishing for the best. And just knowing that this big ass windstorm whirlpool is, look at them butterflies. They, something as gentle as love, affection, sincerity, giving. You were dealing with a windstorm, pretty much, just all over the place. My grandmother used to call them wild weeds. Yeah. But what's hidden for you, divine feminine, is divine abundance. Okay, we have what's hidden. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. So just for you, by you facing that you might have, that you've played some type of part in this situation, you're getting past the ego part, pointing fingers and not really taking responsibility and things of this nature. This is teaching you to be this is this situation, I believe, has taught you to live in or live within your own abundance. I believe that you were seeking abundance from someone else. Okay, this individual might have might have loved your backside. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying that, a booty. But knowing your abundance, okay? And like I said, some could be realizing that that making them cheeks clap, bringing a decent income, okay? Just be careful. Um, but realizing your worth and your wealth and not chasing it, okay? Divine Feminine. The energy of Divine Feminines, please. Turn out the energy of Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. Okay, Miss Deborah, here I come. Yeah, so it's like change came out on the sideways. Some could be changing their religious beliefs, religious views, having this courage, standing strong, having this pride, having these new beginnings, moving from a different state. Some could even be getting off into, I also heard the escort business. I don't know. When the ego, this once again is working out of the ego, this card is. What was hidden was pretty much dealing with the ego, coming to a realization, the part that you played in a situation. And when the ego finally sees the utter madness, once again with this storm here, right? See the chaos of the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroad in your own evolution. So this situation grew, or you grew a lot from this situation, right? Awakening to who you are as an individual, deepening. Having this deepening within yourself, awakening to who you are as an individual. You might have awakened to past life dreams, things of this nature, realizing that you were here once before, the ones who believe in reincarnation, realizing that you've been here plenty of lifetimes to have realized that this was just a chaotic situation to try to involve yourself in. Um, you're also, um, what I feel too is that you're ready to like let go of conditionings, letting go of old friends, things of this nature, picking and choosing who it is that you want in your circle, detaching from certain individuals that you knew that brought chaos or that you allowed to bring chaos within your life. And what I heard was entertaining the chaos as well, surrendering to who you are as an individual, and just remembering that who you are and that's the fact that you've been here many lifetimes. That God only brings peace, not this. Okay, all right. You're realizing that God is not the author of confusion. Okay. Awakening to the deeper essence of who you are as an individual, divine feminine. Yeah. It was hard for you to make a sacrifice and surrender when it came to the pain, surrendering to the pain, but I believe you came to a realization that you had to. You release, let go, cutting away. That's why you're picking and choosing friends, relationships, families, and things of this nature who you are wanting to be in your life. I believe people pull wool over your eyes, making you think that they loved and cared for you, having you live in these illusions, right? Which was chaotic. All right, brought confusion and chaos. God is not the author of it. Having these obsessions and addictions, I believe that the people that you were dealing with did not want to sacrifice these things, addictions and obsessions and things of this nature. You could have been dealing with people that were obsessed with you, or dealing with someone who was obsessed with you, okay? Mesmerized by that behind. I'm just saying, it happens. Like, literally, real talk. Um, but I'm just saying, addicted to maybe having sexual addictions, out of the norm sexual behaviors, I guess, was what I heard. Um, and what I feel when saying this, it's a sacrifice to love. Having to give up maybe who you were as an individual in order to love this individual. And this is you. It's like you didn't want to have to throw down who you were, get rid of who you were, dispose of who you were in order to be. This is like a self-sacrifice to me. Somebody was wanting you to self-sacrifice yourself uh, for love, and you were not willing to do that, but coming to the realization, the part and role that you played, and having the courage to make some type of change. Some of you making some type of so big of a change that you moving out of state. Okay, yeah. Okay, letting go. You letting go of the situation, moving on because you have found peace and happiness within your life, within the friends and people that you have chosen, the ones that are like-minded. Everything is indeed out of control. The situation was out of control. That's why he got that tornado. And just realize that God will hold it all. He will hold it all within his hands, okay? And just safely letting go. All right. I believe that you were scared also. Once again, I'm telling you, surrendering people, places, things in order to have this fulfillment within your life. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. This really hurted you to have to let go of this particular person, maybe place, okay, thing, take it as it resonate. But learning how that the ego learns what's the hardest to, the ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control what God has in store for you. You realize that you have a legacy to work on. That's your patchwork. That's your quilt. Okay, this is my surrender is kind of like giving up all, giving up what does not help you grow your legacy in order to have this new beginning. um, Also the spiritual, surrendering to the spiritual aspect side of yourself, okay? Receiving these messages and clarity in regards of what was hidden. That's probably the reason why you are putting behind you what is hidden, because you already know. It sounds like the high priestess to me, right? But working on your legacy, because you have this patchwork. You've been here lifetimes before. You know, it's like you've given people a chance. You've been there, done that, and you know the outcome. And sometimes we just get caught up in trying to get others to see who we are as an individual, and allowing spirit not to guide and direct us, okay, on where it is that we need to be and where it is that we need to go, but surrendering to ego and uh, sacrificing ourselves for others in order to just to have that love and recognition and things of this nature. But you know, what's the conclusion? Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. All right. Non-duality. That don't mean being attached to someone's hip in order to feel whole, in order to feel complete, but feeling whole and complete within oneself, okay? Being whole, holistic, okay? Letting your authenticity, humanity, who you are, shine forth. Not letting because someone gave you a compliment or made you feel good or made you feel a certain type of way make you shine. You become, what I just heard is you become a shooting star. Um, Not that actual star that glows and shines forth in order to help guide and lead others, because that's what you are as a leader. But you become a shooting star. Shooting stars die out because you allowed someone else to fuel you, okay, while also bowing to the inner divine of who you are, realizing that God that's within you, allowing that to be your driving force to give you um, that driving force to give you that holistic, or that whole. It don't take someone else, but that divinity within you, finding that divinity within you to have this wholeness. You can become fluid at doing both. Okay, and it says that fluent at doing both because having this humanity and the divine is all a part of you, which comes together as one.